Everyone praised his talent. No one noticed his hard work. In the same classroom sat another boy, quiet, average, often ignored. One had natural skills. Applause came easily. The other had nothing special except one habit: he never quit. Years later, when life demanded results instead of excuses, only one of them was ready. This is not a story about talent. This is the story of hard work, the power that never fails. Asterisk in the classroom. Everyone knew Arov. Teachers praised him, classmates admired him, and success followed him effortlessly. He answered questions before others could even think. Notebooks were clean, his confidence high. People said he was born talented, and slowly, Arov began to believe that talent was enough. He studied only when he felt like it, skipped practice, trusted his natural ability to carry him forward. Rohan sat a few benches behind. No one noticed him. He struggled to understand lessons, took longer to solve problems, and often felt embarrassed when he gave wrong answers. When others laughed, he lowered his head, but inside, he made a silent promise to himself. Every evening, while others played, Rohan stayed back in the classroom, asking questions again and again until he understood. At night, when the house was quiet, he practiced until his eyes burned and his hands ached. Days turned into months. Arov still shined during easy tests, but when lessons became harder, cracks began to appear. He felt frustrated when answers didn't come instantly. For the first time, he faced failure and he didn't know how to handle it. Rohan, on the other hand, had failed so many times that failure no longer scared him. Each mistake taught him something new. Every small improvement felt like a victory. Slowly, something changed. Rohan's confidence grew, not from praise, but from progress. His scores improved, his understanding deepened, and his mindset became unbreakable. Arov realized. Too late that talent had given him attention, but hard work had given Rohan strength. When results finally mattered, it was not the gifted student who stood tall, was the one who never stopped working, even when no one was watching. Asterisk failure became a familiar companion in Rohan's life. He failed tests, stumbled during presentations, and often felt like he was always one step behind everyone else. Each red mark on his paper felt heavy, and every disappointed look from others cut deep. Many nights he sat alone wondering why success came so easily to others but never to him. Quitting would have been easier, and many times the thought crossed his mind. But something inside him refused to let go. Instead of running from failure, Rohan began to study it. He looked at every mistake and asked himself what went wrong. When he didn't understand a concept, he started again from the basics. When he failed an exam, he didn't blame luck or talent. He blamed preparation and fixed it. Slowly, failure stopped feeling like an enemy. It became a teacher. It's painful, but honest. While others feared failing and avoided challenges, Rohan leaned into them. He volunteered to answer questions even when he wasn't sure. He took difficult tasks that others avoided. Every failure added another layer of strength to his character. He learned patience when progress was slow and discipline when motivation was gone. The more he failed, the more resilient he became. Over time, something powerful happened. Rohan stopped measuring himself against others. He measured himself against yesterday. Small improvements began to appear: better scores, clearer understanding, stronger confidence. Success didn't arrive suddenly. It arrived quietly, built on countless failures no one else saw. In the end, Rohan realized a truth many never learn. Talent avoids failure, but hard work transforms it. What once broke him now built him. Failure didn't stop his journey, it fueled it, pushing him forward when nothing else could. Asterisk time moved on, and life slowly shifted from classrooms to real responsibilities. The world outside was no longer impressed by quick answers or natural ability. It demanded consistency, patience, and the courage to keep going when results were delayed. Arov entered this phase with the same confidence he always had, trusting his talent to guide him. But soon he felt lost. Challenges were tougher. Competition was stronger, and success no longer came easily. Without the habit of discipline, struggled to stay focused when things didn't go his way. Rohan's journey looked different. Years of hard work had shaped him quietly. Early mornings, long nights, and endless repetition had become part of who he was. When obstacles appeared, he didn't panic. He adjusted. When plans failed, he tried again. He understood that progress was not a straight line, and setbacks were simply part of the process. What others saw as pressure, Rohan saw as another opportunity to improve. While some gave up when success was slow, Rohan stayed patient. He didn't chase quick wins or shortcuts. Each small step mattered to him. Over time, those small steps turned into strong foundations. His confidence didn't come from talent or praise. It came from knowing he could rely on his effort, no matter the situation. Years later, when results finally spoke, the difference was clear. Talent had faded without practice, but hard work had only grown stronger. Rohan's success was not loud or sudden, it was steady and lasting. He had built something real. In the long run, hard work didn't just help him succeed. It made him unstoppable, proving that effort always outlives talent.